multiply -1 t squared times 8. And again, since we changed subtraction to adding the opposite, that would make it addition. This one has addition anyway, so this one's addition. Always addition. All right, so let's mingle some things here. This side, I want to put the -1 and the -2 together. And I want to put the t squared and the t together. All right. -1 times -2. -1 times -2 is
1.
2.
-2.
On this other part here, we've got t squared times t. Of course, t is like t to the first. So t squared times t to the first is t to the third. Good. Okay. Right side. Haven't done anything with the right side yet. So I'm going to put the -1 and the 8 together. And I want to append that with t squared. Well, nothing I have to do with t squared on the right side here. But I've got -1 times 8, which is -8. That's t squared. And again, addition in between. All right. The last set of problems here involves basically what's the reverse distributive property. In that, always when we've done distributive property, we've taken a number in front of parentheses and carried it through to everything inside the parentheses. But with powers, since they're already written at the end, you actually have to take the power and take it back through all the parts. All right? So that's what we're going to do in these problems. Right? And we will use some of the same things we already used, but it's a new part. So 7 has 2h in parentheses, and that whole thing is squared, times 3h cubed. And that's not in parentheses. 2h, which is in parentheses, squared, times 3h cubed. All right. So I've got to carry the squared back through. Again, it's like reversing the distributive property. So this 2 goes back through to the 2 and the h. So that's 2 squared, h squared. I took the 2 back through to every part. It's in parentheses. Now, 2 squared can obviously be simplified. 2 squared is obviously equal to 4. So that's 4h squared. Now, as far as this side goes, I don't have any reverse distributive property to worry about there. All right, so I'm still multiplying that whole thing by 3h cubed. Now I can do what I've done in all the previous examples. Put the numbers together, put the variables together, and move on. So I'm going to put the 4 and the 3 together. And I'm going to put the h squared and the h cubed together. Well, 4 times 3 is 12. And h squared and h cubed is h to the 5th. By the way, I remind you, not that it'll screw you up, but I think they put it in here somewhere. Remember that anything to the 0th power makes 1. So if they've got a set of parentheses with a whole bunch of rigmarole in it, and then they put a 0 out here, you don't have to carry that back through. The whole thing makes 1, no matter what they put in there. They could put 9,000 things in there, but if it's to the 0th power, it's always 1. All right, let's get this last one. One more reverse distributive, just like the last one. 3e, which is in parentheses cubed, times 9e to the 4th. 3e, which is in parentheses, cubed, times 9e to the 4th. All right, so again, 3's got to go back through to all the parts. So that's 3 cubed e cubed be a good name for a band. 3 cubed e cubed. All right. Times 9e to the 4th. All right. Now, 3 cubed e cubed can of course be simplified. 3 times 3 is 9. Times 3 is 27. That's 27e cubed times 9e to the 4th. Now I do what I did in all the other problems. Numbers together, variables together. So I got to put 27 and 9 together. And I got to put e cubed and e to the 4th together. 27 times 9, I think, is 243. On the other page. It is 243. Ha ha ha. And e cubed and e to the 4th make